Hi guys, is your family like mine? They just are not into soup. And I love soup and I will eat it every day, but unfortunately I have to feed them too. So I have to find creative ways to reuse this great soup that I made, right? So I've shown you videos before where, I've poured it over rice or I've poured it over potatoes or pasta. All that's great. I just want a gentle reminder here. If you got something they just won't eat, stick it in your blender. Make a sauce out of it, right? So then you can put it over that rice, pasta, potatoes, whatever, and they don't realize it's that same soup that they wouldn't eat because it tastes great. It's just too hot for soup, or this has zucchini in it and they don't like the texture of the zucchini, and that's all well and good, but I want them to have those nutrients, and I want to have those nutrients, right? So here's what I'm going to do today. I have made up some great basmati rice in my Instant Pot. That is our favorite. You can do brown rice or whatever you want, quinoa. And I'm going to pour my wonderful soup in there to my blender. This is a Vitamix. And I know how many times have I heard, but Tina, I cannot afford a Vitamix. Well, QVC guys, they break up the payments like over 5 or 6 months, and then you can afford a Vitamix. No interest, don't have to have a credit card with them. They will break up those payments. And that's how I got mine. So anyway, back to the soup. There's zucchini, lentils, I've got some ancient grains, some onions, some tricolored peppers, zucchini squash, some tomatoes, some carrots. I mean, all good things. Really healthy, really flavorful. There's garlic and onion and a little paprika in there to season it. And I'm just going to blend this up. Pardon the noise and my back. Come to think of it, there's even some spinach and a little bit of tofu shredded up in there. So it's got all the nutrients you need, right? It's got the proteins and the grains and the vegetables and the fruits. It's got everything in there. So I am going to pour this on top of my rice as a sauce. They're not going to be any wiser. And I'm just going to mix that up. And, I just made this rice in the Instant Pot, so it's kind of stuck to the bottom a little and chunky. So let me mix that up really good. Sorry you can't see it, but I will show you. And the smell is just wonderful because, again, that is a really flavorful soup. And now, looky there. Perfect, right? So I am going to add a can of corn and a can of French green beans. And then a little more garlic powder because I love garlic and green beans. Garlic, onion, green beans. It has to have it. And then I'm going to mix that up. And what I've got in here now is a perfect dinner that my finicky family will eat. And that's what matters, right? We can make the best food there is. It can taste so good, but if they won't eat it because it doesn't look right or texture's wrong, whatever the reason is, if they won't eat those nutrients, what good is it, right? We've got to put it in a form that they will eat it. So family friendly, simple little tweak there. Have a good day, guys.